Hi. I was asked about a lesson for Kansas, and I'm always happy to do so. So this is gonna be that. It's a pretty long song. It's got a few different kind of, I don't know, a few different components. So it took, mainly the thing that took the longest learning it was just, number one, the lyrics, because Will Toledo, brevity is not his greatest strength. But just getting everything in order and remembering how everything goes. So the beginning and the sort of verses are pretty easy. It's just a G major into an E minor. And a lot of this stuff, you could play it more than one way. You could strum it if like finger picking isn't your thing. I think it would sound fine. But the way that I'm playing it is it's and all that is that's the ticking pattern there is, so if the strings are bottom to top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's 1, 3, 2, 5, 4. 1, 3, 2, 5, 4, and then hit another 1 in there. So and then it goes, so it's G major, E minor, then you go to a C major, and then just take that same pattern and kind of slide it down, because now you're going to the second string, the low A string, because that's the base of the C, and just do the same thing. And then A minor, same idea. And then and that's the verses. Verses are really easy. The choruses, kind of, it's a weird structured song. So the way Will plays them in the original is just on the lower 4 strings, or the higher 4 strings, excuse me. So from D to the high E, and it's just this A minor shape right here. And you're taking your pinky and you're hitting this, this B sharp, right? And then you slide it down to a G major, and you're doing the same thing with your pinky, except now it's an A down to a G. And that's really important for the sound of the song, I think. It's such a beautiful little piece of like songwriting. And you could do it, you could strum this, and I think it would sound fine. It was easy to deny. It sounds fine. That would be a lot easier. And the way I'm playing it, in my version, is I wanted more bass to it. So I have it barred with my main finger on this A minor. I'm not worried about the 5th on the A string. I'm not playing that. And the bass part is just the octave. It's just. And it's really pretty. I'm very happy with it. I will say, doing that in singing is a fucking bitch and a half. That took so long. So it's not really probably worth the trouble if you just want to be able to cover the song. But that's what I'm doing. So then after that section, dude, come on, man. We're learning music. Then you go this like post-chorus thing. I don't know, there's probably a word for what he's doing here, but it's a, B sharp minor, to F major, to C, to E minor, and then you can bring back that same finger picking pattern from the verses, the boom, and so then later in the song, I'm trying to make sure it's fairly simple. It's a different components of the same song. One thing that I did that I was happy with is having another way of playing that chorus riff. Getting that sound and doing it down here on the second string. So you take that A minor shape, but you just bar the fifth in the octave, so right here. So it'd be like an A power chord down here. And to get this sound, you're doing it on the G string. And then for the G, it's like an open G, right? That's your bass. Chill, dude. That's your bass, the open G. Same on the second fret here, off the G string. This one's open, and it's the first, the fourth, and the third strings, first G and the D string. And you're just lifting up on this G string. Sorry, I'm a little out of tune. And so, yeah. I use that in the last chorus, and then I really like strumming this sound as and then one thing I really like with this is it's very easy to go from when you play the G major, rather than go down, you can go up to the B. And then that transitions really well into it just gives you some good I think that's every part of the song. Yeah, the hard part with any car seat song is the bitch is long as hell, so you gotta know the words. Yeah, it's really good. This is like one of my favorites. I've always wished Will would. I think the live stream version is probably better, which says a lot about the version on Disjecta, because he's literally just yelling at his laptop on a live stream and it sounds better than the recorded version. So I would kill for a properly recorded version of this song. But it's one I really, really love. So I wanted to kind of try and arrange it a little bit. Yeah, so I hope other people like it, and I hope you learn to play it.